Every morning, we plan ahead, choosing clothes, packing lunches, setting alarms, all to prepare for what's next. This daily ritual of anticipation is so ingrained, we rarely stop to think about it. This ability to anticipate and act for the future is a cornerstone of human civilization. Our cities are built on planning. Every building, every street, every routine is a product of foresight. But if you look closely in city parks, on rooftops, or even at busy intersections, you'll see another planner at work, the common crow. More than just noisy neighbors, crows are master strategists, astonishing scientists with their foresight. In fact, some researchers call them the feathered engineers of the city. They watch, learn, and prepare, making calculated moves for survival. For example, crows have been seen dropping nuts onto busy roads, waiting for cars to crack them open, and then swooping in to collect the prize when the light turns red. Imagine a creature with no calendar, yet able to prepare for events hours in advance. That's the world of the crow. In one famous experiment, crows were given a tool they couldn't use immediately, but hours later, they remembered to retrieve it for a food reward. While we're busy with our schedules, crows are conducting their own form of planning. They memorize garbage collection days, follow regular dog walkers who drop treats, and even recognize individual faces, rewarding kindness and remembering threats. They observe people, identify food sources, and even seek out tools to solve future problems. Some crows have been seen fashioning hooks from twigs or wires to retrieve food from hard-to-reach places, a skill once thought unique to humans and a few primates. These aren't random acts, they're deliberate steps to meet future needs. Crows will even re-hide their food if they think another crow was watching, showing a level of social awareness and deception. In this video, we'll explore the evidence of crow intelligence and their remarkable ability to plan ahead. Their brains, though small, are densely packed with neurons rivaling those of great apes. From tool selection to food hiding, their behaviors challenge what we thought we knew about animal minds. In cities around the world, crows have adapted to everything from traffic patterns to recycling bins, outsmarting obstacles at every turn. Next time you see a crow, remember, you're looking at a feathered strategist, an unseen architect shaping its world. Their intelligence is woven into the very fabric of our cities, quietly influencing the urban landscape in ways we're only beginning to understand. For centuries, birds were dismissed as simple creatures, their intelligence underestimated by both the public and scientists alike. But in recent decades, research has shattered these assumptions. Science has revealed the crow family, corvids, as avian geniuses. In one famous experiment, New Caledonian crows bent wires into hooks to fish food from tubes, a feat once thought unique to humans and great apes. Crows have brains, relative to body size, as large as great apes and humans, packed densely with neurons. In fact, studies show that a crow's forebrain contains as many neurons as some monkey species. This neural power enables complex problem-solving and impressive memory. In Seattle, crows have been observed using traffic to crack nuts, dropping them at crosswalks and waiting for the light to change before retrieving their snack. Their enlarged forebrain, the nidopallium caudolateral, functions much like our prefrontal cortex, supporting planning and decision-making. In laboratory tests, crows have demonstrated the ability to delay gratification, choosing a larger reward later over an immediate smaller one, just like children in the famous marshmallow test. This neural architecture lets crows solve multi-step problems and innovate solutions to new challenges. In one experiment, a crow used 3 different tools in the correct order to reach a treat, a level of reasoning rare in the animal kingdom. They're not just reacting, they're constantly learning and using that knowledge to make smart choices. Crows have even been trained to use vending machines, exchanging coins for treats, and can learn from watching both humans and other crows. Their intelligence is the result of a unique evolutionary journey, equipping them to thrive everywhere from forests to cities. Unlike many animals, crows quickly adapt to human-altered landscapes using cars, tools, and even public transportation to their advantage. Crows process information, adapt and plan for what's next. In a landmark study, crows recognized and remembered the faces of researchers who had captured them, warning other crows about the dangerous humans for years afterward. Their brains are proof that intelligence isn't just about size, it's about structure and adaptability. Crows, like primates and dolphins, have evolved complex cognition independently, a phenomenon known as convergent evolution. The crow's mind is a marvel, rivaling some of the smartest animals on the planet. Their intelligence continues to surprise and inspire scientists, challenging our understanding of what it means to be smart. What does it mean to plan for the future? It's a question that goes beyond just humans, one that scientists have been eager to answer for decades. It's the ability to act now for a need you can't yet feel. For crows, this often means hiding food in secret caches, sometimes days before they'll need it. For a long time, scientists thought only humans could do this, saving for retirement, studying for exams, packing an umbrella for a storm. We prepare for what's coming, even if it's hours, days, or years away. But proving animals can plan is tough. Is it instinct or true foresight? To find out, scientists designed clever experiments. The key is showing an animal prepares for a specific non-instinctive need it can't yet sense. For example, can a crow select a tool now, knowing it will need it to get food later? When crows passed this test, it shocked the scientific world. In one famous experiment, crows were given a choice of objects. Only one would help them access food hours later. Remarkably, many crows picked the right tool and saved it for the future. Their planning showed that complex intelligence can evolve in very different ways. Crows don't just react. They anticipate, strategize, and adapt. Crow experiments weren't just about clever birds. They tested the limits of animal cognition. Observations in the wild back this up. Crows have been seen moving their food caches if they think another crow is watching, or even using traffic to crack nuts, waiting for the right moment to retrieve them. Could a crow prepare a solution for a problem it would only face hours later? The evidence says yes, again and again. The answer changed how we see animal minds. Crows aren't just surviving, they're thinking ahead, rewriting what we thought was possible in the animal kingdom. Crows are famous for their remarkable tool use, a skill once thought to be unique to humans and a handful of primates. In one classic experiment, researchers presented crows with a selection of objects, some useless and one a long stick with hidden potential. Later, in a new room, the only way to get the treat was with that stick, but the stick was nowhere to be found. The crow had to remember which tool would be needed and plan ahead. The real test: would crows pick the right tool in advance, even when the reward was delayed? Incredibly, many did just that, demonstrating a level of foresight rarely seen in the animal kingdom. The results were stunning. Crows consistently chose the correct tool and carried it with them, anticipating the future challenge. Some even hid the tool, ensuring it would be available when needed. When shown that the food box was empty, crows ignored the tool, proving their actions weren't just habit or random chance, they were making deliberate choices. Crows made conscious decisions based on future opportunities, weighing their options with a level of patience and calculation. In tougher trials, crows even chose the tool over an immediate snack, showing impressive self-control and the ability to delay gratification for a bigger reward later. They resisted instant gratification, holding out for a future payoff, a trait shared with only the most intelligent animals. This complex decision-making is a hallmark of true planning. In fact, only a few species, like chimpanzees and some parrots, have shown similar abilities. The experiment revealed that crows can mentally time travel, preparing for needs they don't yet have, just like great apes and even young children. Their actions weren't just reactions. They were guided by a blueprint for the future. In some studies, crows have even used tools to get other tools, a behavior called meta-tool use. This is some of the most compelling evidence for animal intelligence. Stories like Betty the Crow, who bent a straight wire into a hook to fish out food, have amazed scientists and the public alike. Crows aren't just clever, they're strategic thinkers, capable of innovation, planning, and adapting their tactics to new challenges. Their tool use rivals that of primates, and in some cases even surpasses them. The more we study crows, the clearer it becomes. These birds are among the most sophisticated problem solvers in the animal kingdom. Delayed gratification, waiting for a better reward, requires real self-control. For crows, this isn't just a party trick, it's a vital skill for survival. In one famous study, scientists gave crows a simple choice: eat a small snack now or wait for a tastier treat. The crows often chose to wait, showing remarkable patience. Time and again, crows waited patiently for the better prize. In some experiments, they even ignored tempting food for up to 5 minutes, longer than many primates. Researchers observe crows weighing their options, sometimes picking up and putting down the lesser treat as if thinking it over. Their choices show a clear preference for long-term gain over instant pleasure. Sometimes they waited several minutes, impressive for a wild animal. In one real-life observation, a crow ignored easy pickings to wait for a fisherman to finish cleaning fish, swooping in for the bigger leftovers. This patience is crucial for planning. Crows will even hide food and return hours or days later, resisting the urge to eat it right away. This ability to make sacrifices now for future benefits is rare in the animal kingdom. In the wild, this means passing up scraps now for a bigger meal later. Field studies have documented crows bypassing easy food to reach a more rewarding source, like a picnic or a garbage bin after a festival. Crows' ability to delay gratification reveals a mind always thinking ahead, planning, strategizing, and making decisions that pay off in the long run. It's one more reason they're considered the master planners of the animal kingdom. One of the clearest signs of crow planning is food caching, hiding food for later. This isn't just a random act, it's a carefully orchestrated process that can involve dozens of hiding spots across a crow's territory. Crows don't just stash food, they create a future pantry, preparing for lean times. In fact, some studies have shown that a single crow can remember hundreds of cache locations, even months after hiding the food. But with other crows watching, they get crafty, sometimes faking a cache to fool would-be thieves, then moving the real stash later. In one experiment, researchers found that crows who had been watched during caching were twice as likely to return and relocate their food. This tactical deception shows crows can understand what others might know or want. It's a rare skill in the animal kingdom, shared by only a few species like scrub jays and some primates. They remember where, what, and when they hid food, even prioritizing perishable items before they spoil. In one famous study, crows were able to distinguish between foods that would rot quickly and those that would last, retrieving the most perishable items first. Caching isn't just instinct, it's flexible, intelligent strategy. Crows adapt their tactics based on who's watching, the type of food, and even the weather. Crows manage their pantry with awareness of time and risk. They'll even check on their caches after storms or if they suspect another animal has been nearby. Their caching and deception reveal a mind skilled in both planning and social intelligence. Compared to other animals, crows stand out for their ability to anticipate the actions of others, making them true master strategists of the animal kingdom. In our cities, crows have become urban innovators using human systems to their advantage. Their adaptability is on full display in the heart of the urban jungle. One famous example, dropping nuts on roads for cars to crack, then waiting for a red light to safely collect the prize. In Tokyo, researchers have observed crows timing their actions with traffic signals, showing an understanding of human routines. This multi-step plan shows foresight, problem-solving, and learning from experience. In one case study, a New Caledonian crow in a city park fashioned a hook from a piece of wire to extract food from a bottle, an act of tool-making rarely seen outside primates. Crows identify problems, invent solutions, and time their actions perfectly. Observers in Seattle have documented crows dropping coins into vending machines to access food, a behavior that demonstrates both curiosity and innovation. These behaviors are learned and passed down, not just instinct. Young crows watch and imitate adults, picking up new strategies and refining them over time. But crow planning has limits. It's focused on the near future and tangible goals like food or safety. Their quick reactions help them survive in unpredictable city environments. Unlike humans, crows don't plan years ahead or imagine abstract futures. As Dr. Kaylee Swift, a crow researcher, explains, crows excel at solving immediate problems, but their planning is rooted in the here and now. Their intelligence is grounded in immediate challenges. Each day, crows encounter new puzzles, like opening trash bins or navigating construction sites, and adapt quickly. Still, their tactical planning makes them one of the most adaptable bird families on Earth. From New York to London to Tokyo, crows have learned to thrive in vastly different urban landscapes. Crows thrive by mastering short-term strategy in a fast-changing world. Their ability to cache food and remember hiding spots gives them an edge in the city's constant hustle. Their success is a testament to the power of practical intelligence. As experts continue to study these remarkable birds, we're only beginning to understand the full extent of their urban innovation. Exploring the crow's mind opens a window into a world of intelligence we're only beginning to understand. Throughout history, cultures from Japan to Native America have revered crows as symbols of wisdom, transformation, and even prophecy. Modern science now confirms what legends have long suggested. Far from being a pest, the crow is a master planner, capable of astonishing feats of problem-solving. Experts say their ability to use tools and strategize rivals that of primates, challenging our very definition of intelligence. Crows remember faces, solve complex problems, and even pass knowledge across generations, proving that complex thought isn't just for humans. Their intelligence is shaped by evolution, honed by the challenges of both wild and urban worlds. Watching a crow reminds us that intelligence comes in many forms, sometimes in the most unexpected places. Next time you see a crow, consider the stories, science, and wonder that surround this remarkable bird. Remember, when you watch a crow at work, you're witnessing a mind that has inspired myth, art, and scientific discovery alike. The common crow is not just a survivor, but a testament to the surprising, profound nature of animal intelligence, a reminder to look closer and to respect the minds that share our world.